We got breaking news coming out of Carolina. They have agreed to a big-time free agency signing. They have signed, or agreed to terms, with edge rusher Jadeveon Clowney, the former University of South Carolina product, the former South Point High School product from Rock Hill, South Carolina, returns to the Carolinas on a 2-year deal worth $20 million. It is incentive based up to $24 million. We do not have the complete structure and the cap hits and the guaranteed money yet, but 2 years, $20 million is what's being reported. A fairly pricey amount for a 31-year-old edge rusher. However, this is a major position of need for the Carolina Panthers as they traded away their leading sack producer last year, Brian Burns, to the New York Giants for a 2nd-round pick and a 5th-round pick. So they had been in scramble mode to try to find an edge rusher. And Jadeveon was the first one they picked, who's an up-and-coming edge rusher, but I think it was clear and evident that he would not be enough, and they went ahead and signed Jadeveon Clowney. Now, Jadeveon Clowney was the former #1 overall pick, of course, as we know, and he's kind of floated around a few teams over the past few years, but he comes to Carolina on a 2-year deal. This is really ahead of schedule for him because typically he had kind of waited till the last minute to sign, and he kind of, I guess the 2-year deal is what pushed him over the top, and that's what's being reported because he spoke with the Jets, he spoke with the Ravens, who was the team he was on last year, and apparently the pretty penny that the Panthers paid along with that extra year on the contract was enough for Jadeveon Clowney, who was probably looking for a little bit of security like that. And when a team like the Panthers, who definitely needs Jadeveon, makes an offer like that, it makes sense for Jadeveon Clowney to take that offer. It was almost a no-brainer at that point in terms of financial reward. But even though Jadeveon Clowney is getting up there in the years, he's 31 years old, he still had 9.5 sacks last year and had a pass rush win rate of 25%, which was good enough for #5 in the league. Yes, top 5 pass rush win rate in the league. So he's going to bring that bona fide edge rusher to us that we needed, because obviously we had DJ Wanham, but behind that you have Amari Barno, you have DJ Johnson, who you drafted last year, and it really wasn't pretty. And with the edge class, it doesn't really seem to be I guess super deep. This was something that they really needed to get done. Now, I know they need corner help, and there's been some rumblings about them being in contact with another South Point product in South Carolina Gamecock, Stephon Gilmore, but I think that there is talent in the draft at the corner position that they can afford. If they miss out on Gilmore, they'll be okay. But I think edge rusher was such a dire position of need for them, they had to pay up for Jadeveon Clowney. Josina Anderson, who's an insider who is very well connected, spoke with Jadeveon Clowney after he signed the deal, and she said this in a tweet. She said, "I just got off the phone with Jadeveon Clowney and his wife seconds after they hung up with the Panthers on his decision to join Carolina. Clowney's mother had not even heard the news at the time." And quote said, "We're going to be just 30 minutes from home. It's where we do all our community and foundation work going into season 11. Plus, my granddaddy is getting older, and last year we had a lot of losses in our family, so honestly, it just feels like a full circle moment being closer," said Clowney. He spoke with the Ravens. He also liked to visit with the Jets. Both places were fits, but the Panthers pursued the hardest. "This is a special day for us," said Naja Clowney. So, look, the Panthers, they incentivized it with the money, but the fact that he wanted to be close to home, close to family, was a selling point. Does this become the selling point for Stephon Gilmore? Lord knows, I hope it does, because we talked about it on my live stream last night. Y'all guys asked who would I rather have, and I said both of them. BOFFUM, both of them. There's no reason not to go after both of them. It would be a great thing. That way, if we do draft the edge in the corner, they don't have to have all that pressure on them to perform, because we have some top flight receivers in this division that you don't want to go baptism by fire in terms of corner, and you also need some depth just in case J.C. Horn has more injury struggles going forward. Regardless, we're talking about the edge rushers. I'm really super happy about the Jadeveon Clowney deal. I want to get you guys' thoughts down below in the comments. How are you feeling about this? Is that delusion? Is it creeping in? Like, are you starting to believe in the Panthers already? Are you drinking the Kool-Aid already? I know we were probably this excited this time last year with the moves that I made, so I'm trying to temper my expectations still, but it's hard not to get excited, especially when you hear Dave Canales talking about there's no reason why we can't compete for the division this year if we get our football right. So a lot of different thoughts running around in your brain, a lot of different emotions as a fan that you kind of have to fight but temper, but don't want to fight at the same time. So I want to get how you guys are feeling about the signing and about the team now down below in the comments, man. Without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you next time. Peace.